In this lesson, we're going to talk about sounds made by the letter T. We'll touch on T and also the voiced and voiceless TH sounds, as in the and bath. These can be tricky, especially for non-native English speakers. In fact, swapping the voiceless TH sound with a D is one of the more common mistakes for non-native English speakers. That reminds me of a story about a software developer from Vietnam named Duke. Duke had just arrived at LAX, where he was meeting up with his team for the first time. They were all at the airport waiting to catch a connecting flight, and they had some time to kill, so they decided to get some margaritas at the bar. One drink led to another, and pretty soon they were all cracking jokes. Duke never realized his coworker Ben had such a great sense of humor. Duke was laughing so hard that he started to lose his breath and blurted out, "I'm having trouble breathing." Ben quickly retorted, "I didn't know you and your wife were trying." The joke took a minute to hit, but soon everyone was cracking up again. Now, if you didn't get Ben's joke or some of the other idioms used in the story, you can check out the separate video on that. If you have other questions, just leave a comment and I'll try my best to answer it. Now, the story is an example of why tongue placement is so important. Changing the TH to a D results in breed instead of breathe. Our example is a bit lighthearted, but the message is important too. Don't be too self-conscious about mispronouncing words because most people will be understanding. If someone makes a playful joke or busts your chops about it, they're not trying to offend you. It means that they feel comfortable around you and feel like they have a friendly rapport, basically. So in this lesson, we'll give you the tools to help you differentiate between the sounds and how to produce them. We'll do some basic listening drills first, discuss tongue placement, and then wrap up with some speaking drills. Now let's listen to some examples. I'll tell you what the first few are, then I'll give you a chance to listen and write down the pairings. Den, then. Den, then. Then the fox went to her den. Then the fox went to her den. Ten, then. Ten, then. Then he turned 10. Then he turned 10. Tick, thick. Tick, thick. The tick was thick. The tick was thick. Now it's your turn. Pause here and grab a sheet of paper if you need to. Boat, both. Boat, both. Tie, thigh. Tie, thigh. Those, doze. Those, doze. Day, they. Day, they. Bath, bat. Bath, bat. Die, thy. Die, thy. Math, mat. Math, mat. Okay, here are the results. Boat, T. Both, voiceless TH. Tie, T. Thigh, voiceless TH. Those, voice TH. Doze, D. Day, D. They, voice TH. Bath, voiceless TH. Bat, T. Die, D. Thigh, voice TH. Math, voiceless TH. Mat, T. So how'd you do? If you'd like more drills like this, be sure to check out the companion exercises and lessons on Emurse. You'll be able to track your progress over time, as well as see these exercises in a random order. Now, before we get to speaking practice, let's touch on how the sounds are made. Now, you probably already know this one. T as in top hat. That's a voiceless stop plosive. The tip of the tongue pops off the alveolar ridge, and that's the part of your gums right behind the front of your teeth as a puff of air leaves your mouth. T-t-t-t. tit for tat, top hat. Now let's look at the voiced and voiceless TH sounds, as in the word that and bath. In contrast to the regular T sound, the tongue rests on the teeth and sticks out slightly. Take a look at these pictures and visualize the placement. You may want to grab your phone or a mirror and just test with your tongue slightly protruding and see how it looks. Okay, let's do some drills. Whenever you do drills like this, it's good to relax your jaw and muscles. And practice makes progress, so come back to this section as many times as you need. You can also find the companion lesson on Emurse, and you'll be able to record yourself and play it back. You'll see a graph showing the pitch and stress of what you recorded, so it's easier to see where you need to improve. Day, they. Day, they. Those, does. Those, does. That, tat. That, tat. Thank, tank. Thank, tank. Thin, tin. Thin, tin. Thick, tick. Thick, tick. Team, theme. Team, theme. Dirty, 30. Dirty, 30. You're doing great. We're about a third of the way through the drills and we're going to move on to some phrases now. Note that some words spelled with TH don't actually make a TH sound. Clothes, as in put on some clothes, is a good example. It's pronounced with more of a Z sound, as in close the door. There's another couple words in the next batch of phrases that are pronounced differently than they're spelled, so be on the lookout for those. And if you catch one, why don't you put it in the comments? That's Brett's bathtub. That's Brett's bathtub. The day they met. The day they met. They took a breath. They took a breath. They took their top hat. They took their top hat. The booth is free Thursdays. The booth is free Thursdays. Lather up in the bathtub. Lather up in the bathtub. The thug had rhythm. The thug had rhythm. That's Kathy's mathematics book. That's Kathy's mathematics book. We're almost there. Let's just hit the last few. Those clothes are synthetic. Those clothes are synthetic. Father's clothing is synthetic. Father's clothing is synthetic. Together through thick and thin. Together through thick and thin. The day they met was his dirty 30. The day they met was his dirty 30. The brother from another mother. The brother from another mother. Their mother and father are smooth operators. Their mother and father are smooth operators. The thick tick had a thin tin. The thick tick had a thin tin. And that's a wrap for this lesson. If you have any questions about the material covered in this lesson, leave a comment and I'll do my best to answer it, either in the comments or in another video. All the drills and exercises in this video and more will be on Emurse, so be sure to check that out. If you like this video, subscribe and ring the bell for more content like this, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheers!